We're live, Dad.
Huh?
We're live.
Alright.
Hang on. Let some people join here.
Will they recognize what that is?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Well, no, I mean, I assume if people are watching this, they've seen Inside. All right, Daddy, you ready to explain what happened here?
Sure.
Okay.
What's all this stuff on your screen?
Those are comments and hearts and stuff.
They don't even know what we're doing yet.
I said a tired Paul Ryckert is going to explain Inside.
Well, we didn't actually play the whole game.
Well, no, you can explain that to people.
Well, we don't have the time. I don't have the time or the patience to sit through the whole thing. But we started playing it, and it's actually very interesting. But basically, you're a kid with no face, running through some like German industrial complex, and sometimes there's water, and sometimes there's not. And a lot of times there's dogs. But you're basically just running through and trying not to get killed. It's kind of like life. But you're going through warehouses and stuff, and you do switchy business, and water rises, and you have to jump through. You have to time your jumps and stuff, and you grab stuff and activate levers, however you say it, and basically try not to get killed. Sometimes you're naked. There's actually one time that I saw where the kid was naked, and it was weird. There was a bunch of scientists watching him, and then windows blow up, and you just keep going and going and do weird stuff, and then eventually, what happened there at the end? It was crazy.
Well, we skipped the middle because you didn't have enough time.
We skipped the middle because I'm getting tired and I have to go to bed.
But you played through a good third of the game before we skipped.
Yeah.
We skipped the middle stuff. We got to the submarine. You stopped a little after the submarine stuff. You missed the water girl that like kisses you and makes it so you can breathe underwater. But then when we came back, you could breathe underwater and explain what happens after you can breathe underwater.
Oh, that's when I became a blob?
Yeah.
Well, there's some weird like chicken egg thing where it's like half liquid and half human people, and it's like a chicken. Oh, I'm so tired. You're a giant blob full of people, and I'm guessing they're all alive because they're all doing runny things from the bottom, and you can do lifty business stuff. I'm turning into you. I've been around you too long. I'm starting to talk like you. And the blob, it's like some weird ass scene from an airport where you're breaking through windows and scaring people.
What airports have you gone to? What the hell are you talking about?
KCI is pretty rough.
Oh, it's MCI for some weird reason.
It is
Go
MCI.
on.
Anyway,
Go on. Yeah.
Anyway, so you're crashing through windows and people are freaking out. And then eventually, towards the end, we skip to the end, and you're this giant blob, and you pick up a box and you throw it to some guy in a hard hat standing on a hotel balcony up there. And he does some magic switcheroo thing, and he throws it back to you because you guys know to help each other somehow. Even though if you saw a giant blob full of people, the last thing you'd want to do is, hey, how can I help this fella? You'd run for your life. No, this guy, he activates a switch in a box, and he throws it back to him, and you use the box to do a thing. And what's weird is, I found at the end, I expected some giant cataclysmic event, but instead you just roll through a window. Yeah, that thing. You roll through a window, and you tumble down a mountain in some piney, woody area, and you nestle gently at the end of this bay, and then nothing happens. And that makes no sense to me. I just want to know what happens now. Is there a sequel?
No.
So they just sit there and be blobby forever.
Yeah.
By the water.
Yeah.
Blobby by the water. That's something, isn't it? Album or a hat or something. I don't know what it is. I'm really
A hat?
I'm really tired, folks. I'm not even drunk. I haven't even drank. I'm just tired. That game was, I was telling Dan, that was the oddest thing I've ever seen in a video game. It was just bizarre. Just crazy. But I really did enjoy it. But
It's really
there's no way I could have done that. Even the things I did without your help.
No. Yeah. There'd help.
And you told me you got through it all the way with no help, and that's amazing.
I play a lot of games like this.
But you millennials, your brains are wired differently.
It's true. Us millennials.
Yeah.
All right.
Once technology got beyond calculators, my generation just kind of said,
Not a lot of blobs going on with calculators.
There's very little blob interaction with calculators. The only thing we could do is type in, I forget the numbers, but 7007, you turn upside down and said boob.
Oh, yeah.
That was our big thing.
The 8008.
You would know.
7 doesn't look like a B.
I don't know. It does when you're tired.
Okay.
All right. Good night, everyone.
All right. Good night, Internet.